Okay, we are live. What's up, everybody? We're not dropping frames. That's good. I got a bunch of windows open too. I need to close them. Hey, Debbie. Okay, I've got the grow open. We could show that. Maybe. Hey, Nick. Hey, Michael. What's up, guys? How's it going? Let's pull up the grow here. There it is. Okay, great. You guys can do your check-in on that. Hey, Josh, what's up? So, yeah, I got up early, man. I'm starting to get on this gardener schedule. It just happens. I don't mean to do it. I go to sleep early or late, and I wake up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning now. Hey, bees. So that just kind of happens to me this time of year, you know. When I'm growing, I get on this automatic schedule. Half day done, gone in Virginia. It's 9:30 in the morning, bro. What's up, Jerry? Okay, so what's up, bees? Hey, buddy. Hey. Is that Harles? I'm not getting a chat number, so I'm going to refresh the chat. Typical. Okay, great. There it is. There's my number of people here. Fantastic. It feels like it's going to be warm already, man. It's only 60 degrees outside, but it feels warm in the house. It feels like it's going to be warm outside. How often or when do you use compost tea? Jerry, the more you use it, the better off you are. You should use it every day if you can. You can't overuse it. So that's the beautiful thing about compost, is you can't overdo it. It's just microbes. So just use it as often as you can. If you could water every day with compost tea, I would say do it. 3 times a day. It is the healthiest thing you can put on your plants. Yeah, it's a good question. Now, my soil is a compost soil. It doesn't mean I shouldn't be using compost tea, but every time I pour water in the soil, it's kind of like putting compost tea in there, you know. But I do want to add that, and we do have compost tea in the grow. Actually, you can see it there. Those 2 olive barrels. The one on the left is compost tea. And these people that brew compost tea and they tell you it's only good for 24 hours, they don't understand how microbes work. You'll hear that a lot. You'll hear it all over the internet. 24 hours, and then your compost tea is dead. Listen, those people have no idea what they're talking about. I've literally left compost tea over a year and used it and just added more water. It's fine, dude. I don't know who these idiots are that put that out on the internet, that compost tea is only good for 24 or 48 hours. But it's not true. Yeah, all I'm doing is this. Hey, man, there's microbes in the water. What's killing them? Oh, that's right. Nothing. Why would they die? No reason. They've got oxygen. They've got water. They've got food. They're surviving. They're producing. They're making more. Full compost grow? Right on, Jerry. It should turn out really good. I think you're going to be really happy with growing organically. Yeah, the plants do really well, man. Every kind of plant. So the next time you hear someone say, make sure to use your compost tea within 24 or 48 hours, say to them, why? Why can't I use it in 72 hours? Why can't I use it in a week? Why can't I use it 6 months after I make it? Why? Oh, because the microbes will all die. Really? You mean the microbes that just suddenly introduce themselves into the water, they're just going to die all of a sudden? Why? That doesn't even make sense. Why would it just stop living? Oh, because time. It's time passes, and when the time passes, the microbes die off. Oh yeah, is that science? Is that your fucking science working for you there? You know, I think about a lake. I think about a pond. I think about a pothole that's full of water. Well, certainly there might be microbes in there. Do they die off in the first 24 hours? Of course not. Organic grow. That's right. There's no need, if you're full organic, there's no need to flush. Flushing's for noob bitches. I mean, if you're flushing, you don't know how to grow. Period. Yo, you flush? Oh, you don't know how to grow. Okay. You're doing it wrong. Yeah, the microbes get tired. They're like, we only work for 24 hours, and then we don't reproduce, you know, and we don't make more. We're just one shot, one microbe per 24-hour section, and then we die off. It just didn't do this for me, man. It didn't sound right. I was like, isn't that like natural? You know, microbes being produced. Doesn't that happen naturally? Doesn't that occur naturally in lakes? If microbes die after 24 hours, then how do kids go in lakes and get an amoeba and die from getting an amoeba in their brain? Oh, well, I thought that microbe would have been dead after fucking 24 hours. No, man, it's the stupidest reasoning. And there's a lot of dumb reasoning in the cannabis industry and in just cannabis lore, things like that. And people just do what they've been told, you know, because you don't know any better. It's tradition. And sometimes tradition is stupid. You know what else was tradition? Slavery. Did that make it right? No. Hey, Callie. Plants are looking gorgeous, as you can see. Have you a look-see right there? There they are. Just getting their little starts. So we'll see how they do this year. It looks like 2 or 3 of them went into flower. So that's going to slow them down. Hopefully they will pop out of that and go back into veg. But man, that is bad that they went, you know, two or three of them. They went right in. 2 nights of fucking darkness was all it took to trigger them, man. I didn't have the lights out there quick enough. And there's no telling how much darkness they were sitting in with Mark, too. I mean, he probably had them, you know, sitting in the dark as well. So yeah, two of them. They pretty much look like they've gone into flower at there, all the tops. Two of them. It's not fucking good, man. You do not want that. So hopefully, man, the lights, we got them on quick enough, and they'll. Are they seedlings or clones? I would think clones. My diesel. So, yeah. So compost tea, I've got a whole thing of it out there. I should start using it, actually. It's been sitting there for over a year. It's fine. It's got air. I'm sure it's full of microbes. How do you properly make a clone? That's kind of a long, involved conversation. It's just, yeah, I can't just tell you how to clone right on here like that. You got to see it. But you take a cutting off the plant, preferably from lower down on the plant, because the lower it is to the ground, the quicker they produce roots. Yeah, Alien Overlord came out great. Yeah, I hope so, Kelly. It's they're not fully in flower, but I am seeing some hairs. And it is OG Kush, but hopefully we'll see. Tomorrow will be more of a telling day, I guess, to see what kind of growth they're in, what growth stage. But I'm keeping the lights on at night now. They've been on. The lights have been on for 3 nights in a row. And I'm making sure to do it, even when I don't feel like doing it. I just can't believe how quick they flipped, man. You know, it's like when you want them to flip and you put them in 12 and 12, and it takes like fucking weeks before you start seeing fucking hairs, it seems. And then when you don't want them to flip and they're in 12 and 12 for 2 days, and you get fucking flowers on every goddamn bulb, and you're just like, dude, really? It's fucking frustrating. Are you tricking your plants? Yes, I am tricking my plants. How's Mama's what? Tell her we miss her? What? Callie, who are you talking about? Yeah? It's just like Murphy's Law, man, you know? Why the fuck? Why do you flip so easily when I don't want you to flip? And then when I want you to go into flower, you take fucking 2 weeks. Oh, man. I hope this isn't a bad sign for the start of this grow, man. I just hope these motherfuckers flip right back into veg. Because we need to veg them because we got such a late start, in my opinion. You know, a lot of people haven't even started yet, but for me, I know these plants should have been this big in January. You know? I like to get an early start, man. What can I say? It's possible to do, and I like to do it, you know? It helps a little bit. Yes, they're on a timer, and we call it flow irrigation. I invented this thing called flow irrigation years ago. It's not drip. It pours water on the plants. and it pours a whole lot, man. My flow irrigation, I put it up against anybody's irrigation system in the world. My plants get so big, so happy, so fast. I love flow irrigation, man. All you need is a spigot and a timer, and then you use 2 manifolds and some garden hose and the little things that you put on the end of a garden hose so you can screw it in, because you got to cut sections of garden hose to the right size, and then you put these custom connectors on them. Hey, Sean, what's up, buddy? My thoughts on aquaponics outdoor setups? I don't know, bro. I've never seen one. All right. I have got that orange bud ready to go. Well, let's just see what these do this year. They're way behind my normal schedule. So, you know, you don't want to leave them in veg for too long. But at the same time, last year's plants grew too big, and they were up against the plastic, and I got mold against some of them that did that. So it'll be more advantageous to not actually have them up against the plastic this year. Right? They look healthy, man. They're looking good. Ah, hope they fucking flip out of this goddamn flower bullshit. I was looking at them and I was like, man, are those hairs coming out of the top of that plant? Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. 2 goddamn nights of darkness, maybe. It may have been 2 nights. I can't remember. I know we didn't get it on the first night, but the second day, did I put the lights out there? Maybe. I can't believe one night did that. So it's very possible that Mark was not keeping them in the light, and that he triggered that. And by the time they got here, they were just ready to go into flower, you know. But the one plant that Rogie ripped the top off of, that one doesn't seem to have any flower on it. The other 2 plants that are down there, I don't see any hairs on them. That's good. It really seems to be mine, the ones that are closer to the camera, these 3 that are showing more hairs. It looks nice down there, doesn't it? No weeds. You guys remember last year where it was all weeds all around all the pots and shit? Oh, it's so nice and rocky and clean out there now. Hey, Tina. Hey, Kat. No. Worst case scenario, bro, your plants get stolen and you get nothing. That's worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, a fire comes through your property and burns your house down and your grow. That's worst case scenario. A shitty yield, that's not worst case. Bro, if you think a shitty yield is worst case scenario in a grow, you don't know growing, bro. There's a lot worse that can happen besides a shitty yield. You can get completely riddled with bugs. You can get mold. Fucking, you could have a flood. You know, your plants could break. A tree could fall on them. You name it. You know, you get bud rot. You could get aphids. You could get fucking spider mites, man. You get completely wrecked and wiped out. I don't grow. Is that what you're trying to say? I don't grow. You live in North Carolina? Well, you should move the fuck out of North Carolina if that's what's stopping you from growing. Get the fuck out of that shit state. They don't deserve your tax dollars. They don't let you grow your own cannabis? Are you fucking kidding me? That's fucking psychotic. You realize that there are states in the same country that you live in where you're allowed to do that, right? I don't know, man. Some people just need to be talked to like that sometimes, I guess. You do realize that you could be growing your own cannabis right now. North Carolina. Sounds like fucking Nazi Germany to me. Is the N in North Carolina for Nazi? Nazi Carolina? You cleaned it up so well. Thank you, Debbie. Hopefully Rogie wasn't punished, Sean. No, I don't fucking punish a dog for being a dog. Is that what you do, Sean? You're going to punish an animal because you're a fucking moron? Is that how you treat animals, bro? Listen, the top of that plant got bitten off because Mark's a fucking idiot. It's not the dog's fault. It's the human being's fault. Don't blame the fucking dog, Sean. Are you fucking kidding me? God, that fucking pisses me off that you even insinuated that. It was somehow the dog's fault. And he should be punished. Really? What? Hit him? Should I hit the fucking dog, Sean? Is that what you think I should do? Well, you're fucking suggesting it. For your fucking behavior, you should punish a dog because you're an idiot? You never do? Oh, well, it sounds like you're wondering why Rogie wasn't. You certainly floated it out there. You know, your dog bites the top off of one of your fucking cannabis plants. Fucking punch yourself in the face. You're the fucking idiot. Don't blame the dog, Sean. Hopefully Rogan wasn't too harshly punished. What? Dude, you just pissed me the fuck off, man. God damn, what a dumb thing to say. You know, don't ever punish an animal because you're a fucking idiot. Roger's getting bad sound. You remember that, Sean. You don't fucking punish a dog because you're a fucking moron. You know? I hope Rogan wasn't too harshly punished. Fuck, dude. That's a fucked up thing to say. I love my dog, bro. The only time he ever gets corrected is when he fucking bites me, which has only happened twice. Sean isn't very bright, says Nick. No, Sean is pretty bright. He just said something that was pretty stupid, that's all. He just said something stupid, man. Punish a dog because you're an idiot. God. You know, if anything, Mark should have been fucking punished. I did. I yelled at him, too. I was like, well, what do you fucking expect, Mark? You left your goddamn plants on the ground right in front of the dog. Yeah, he's going to eat them. In fact, he's lucky all he got was the very top of it. Rogie could have grabbed that whole motherfucker, man. He's like, ooh, fresh greens. My dogs can do no wrong. Right on. Good, Sean. Me call us, says Sean. Matthew T. Hill says batter. Did you say batter? I love it. All right. Cheers. All of you guys that are sharing this, thank you guys. Cheers. I don't mean to make you guys feel uncomfortable on a Sunday morning. Let's just chill. Sorry. Sean, you reminded me of that line. Every time Grandma farts, we beat the dog. Adam, what's up? Oh my God, that must have been the first hit of the day. I was not mentally prepared for that. Adam! 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 Did I give you that little piece of wood that I found up? I gave you that, right? I'm kind of curious what you did with that thing. Did you give it to your kids? Pretty day out. Robin, yes, it's near your front door. Oh, cool, bro. Robin Bloom Heyman. Who's Robin Heyman, Adam? Is that a friend of yours that you want to check out the show? If I got pissed every time